Hi everyone, Marlene, aka Snow Gardener 307. I am here making some sugar cookies, some peppermint white chocolate sugar cookies for my Sugary Shenanigans collab on my other channel for my Vlogmas. So if you haven't checked that out, head on over. But today, like I said, we have got all kinds of money to transfer because last week was just too busy, and even this week, it's now Thursday. So let's jump into this transfer. We have got to get into this transfer Tuesday. We've got a lot of money to transfer and I don't have a lot of time. So let's get going. We've got Fred Jr. here sporting his Christmas decor. We've got our binders here. We can't find Georgette, but I've got this beautiful Christmas hat and I've got my wallet and I've got some piles of money. Let me tell you about the piles of money first so that I can tell you what we are transferring. I have got my little cheat sheet right here next to me so that I don't make a mistake. So the first $10, this $10 right here is from a side hustle of selling some Christmas pillows that I bought last year that I no longer wanted. So I sold these to a dear friend of mine that has a little B&B that she is running. So she's going to use those for her B&B, and she got a deal today, and I got $10 to add to my monthly stuff. Oh, I hit poor Fred Jr. Poor Fred Jr. So we're going to go ahead and add that $10 in here. Then we have got some Etsy money. So Etsy money from 12/13. That's right, everybody. I have not stuffed Transfer Tuesday for over 2 weeks. We have got $10.41. And I just realized that I have got a Canadian penny there, but you know what? It's just fine. So 41 cents, we're going to go ahead and give this to Georgette whenever we can find her. So I'm just going to set that off to the side. And let's make sure we've got $10, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So we have got $10 to stuff. And then Etsy for this current week on the 20th, I got another $10. And this time I got 36 cents. So some money for Georgette. And we've got another $10. Thank you to everyone who continues to support my Etsy shop. I am excited to say that in the next couple of weeks, I'll have some new releases coming out. I will have February released and I have some exciting things coming. Don't mind my nails, you guys. Again, this is brought to you by Vlogmas because I don't have time to do my nails. Then we have a $100 bill here. Nice and crisp and super pretty. This $100 came from our cash divider. If you watched my weekly check-in, we had $100 left in our food budget. So this is for hubby and I to stuff. Then we have got this stack of cash right here, everybody. This stack of cash is thanks to you guys watching these videos. So this is my YouTube check. We did go up a little bit this month. We're at $210.46. So we've got 46 cents. We're going to leave that for Georgette. Let's go ahead and make sure we've got 210. And I made sure to make it hard for myself by having a single 50. So let's see how we can do this. We've got 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 160, 170, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 200, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So these are the funds that we are going to be spending today on our Transfer Tuesday on a Thursday. I am probably going to transition to Transfer Thursdays, but I'm just not ready to give up Transfer Tuesdays because my friend Mary over at Penny's Not Perfection is the one that inspired me. And I love the idea of sticking with the Transfer Tuesday, but we shall see. So we've got Georgette's tracker right here, and we've got some change for Georgette. So let me see if we can find her. I'm looking around my desk where she normally is. She's not behind my soda, but let me take a drink. Wherever could she be? Well, I see that Shannon drew her with a Christmas hat. Let's see what's under this Christmas hat. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at Georgette. Georgette, what were you doing? What? You were taking a nap? You can't take a nap during Transfer Tuesday. It is your day to shine. So can you guys see little Miss Georgette under there? She was hiding and taking a nap. So let's take her Christmas hat off. Let's see where we're starting. We're starting with $104.10. You'll see that this last week was empty. But what I'm going to go ahead and do, this change that we put aside from our weekly side hustles or our sales or Etsy, anything like that, we're going to count this as last week just to make it a little bit more fun. So let's go ahead and add this money in here to Georgette. And see where we're at after this is added in. Now, this isn't much, but every little penny counts. For anybody that has never met Fred Jr. and Georgette before, Fred Jr. is my succulent here. I think he's going to ask Wilma, who's over on Erin Twibbles around Aimlessly, to marry him, but that's a whole nother story. So he is my succulent, and he is a second generation on my YouTube channel. His father unfortunately passed away because I can't keep plants inside alive to save my life. And Georgette is my piggy bank in all of her glory with her false eyelashes. And boy, she's getting kind of be a diva. She needed a great big huge Christmas hat all by herself. So let's see what we put in. We're at $105.33. So that was $1.23. Not a lot, but every penny counts, as you guys know. So $1.23 right there. Now let's talk about week 3. I have got some change in my wallet here. Let's see what we've got for Georgette. We have done some serious spending. Look at this change. So of course this is partly from last week too, but we're just going to put it in here. I don't know if this will count a 50-cent piece, but look, I got a 50-cent piece too. I might just keep that and put it somewhere else in my change, because I don't think Georgette's going to take a 50-cent piece. And I don't want to try it on camera. So I'm going to set this 50-cent piece off to the side. And I don't want to rob Georgette either. And I've got a little bit of extra change in another jar that I have for a different challenge. So let me grab it. We're going to go ahead and swap her out. I've got a mason jar that I keep change in. So we're going to give her another quarter and 2 quarters. We're going to take this 50 cents and put it into this jar for a different challenge. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and fast forward you guys through the stuffing of Georgette. And of course, she wants Christmas music because, you know, she's got her Christmas hat. Now, we're going to keep her total hidden. Can we do this, do you guys think? Can we keep her total hidden from you guys while I stuff? Let's see. We need a drum roll here, right? We need some jingle bells. We need something to see what Georgette's got in her now. Ta-da! She is at $113.48. Holy cow, you guys. So that means week 3, Georgette got $8.15. That's a lot of change. So $113.48. And now I can't remember because I ramble too much. Just in case you didn't know, the reason why I brought in Fred Jr. and Wilma is because the money that is in Georgette is going in our trip to Australia fund. So let me go ahead and get Georgette pushed off to the side. We'll leave her hat on, but she can stay awake. If I have to stay awake for this and you guys do, then so does she. This is my beautiful Georgette and Fred Jr. savings tracker. Thank you to my sister-in-law over at Prairie Ghost Studio for the original artwork of Georgette and Fred Jr. along with their cute little cups of hot cocoa. Super yummy. Let's go ahead and jump into our Transfer Tuesday. And so the good thing is I call this sheet a weekly money transfer now. So if anybody's interested in getting these for my Etsy shop, you can transfer any day of the week that you want. Through December through the end of the year, I'm going to do Transfer Tuesday, even if it's on a different day. So we're just going to have to see what we're going to do. So we have got our cash here. We've got our binders here. And I have actually went ahead and did categories. And so I have got Debt Snowball for myself or for both of us. That's my husband and I. I've got my hubby's Debt Snowball because for anybody that doesn't know, we budget separately. I've got sinking funds and cash envelopes. And then line number 4, because my girl Chris over at Chris Budgets said Georgette is not miscellaneous. She is family. So we're going to give line number 4 to Georgette because she deserves it, because, you know, I don't want to make Chris Budgets mad over there. She might make a TikTok video about me or something like that. So line 4 is going to be for Georgette, and line 5 is going to be anything extra that we have. So let's go ahead and talk about the debt snowball. We have $100 to go to the debt snowball because we have this $100 bill right here. We're going to go ahead and grab out our daisy binder, and we're going to go ahead and pull out. We're just going to pull these couple envelopes out that we need. We're going to set these other 2 off to the side because my desk is a hot mess. So debt snowball, right here we have 2 different sides. We have my side and we have my hubby's side. We've got a $100 bill. So we are each going to add $50 into our debt snowball. And for me, I'm probably going to pay it towards American Airlines because that just keeps sneaking up on me. And today is the 22nd. I'm filming it the day before you guys are seeing it. And so 12/22, and this was from Food Divider. We're each going to get $50 added in. So that's going to give me $76. And that's going to give my hubby $65. So we have got 65 plus 76. So that should give us 141. Let's take a look and see what we've got in here. Let's hope that we've got 141. Looks like we do. So we have got 100, 20, 30, 40, and 1. We're going to let this roll one more week. Then we're going to take this money, pay it towards our debts. And ideally, my money should be going to my car, but your girl keeps spending, and this is one way that I'm letting myself spend for the holidays and for giving and everything. So debt snowball, we went ahead and put $50 into each. We are not going to worry about starting balances and ending balances. I may add those if I choose to later, but for me, it's just, I just don't want to worry about it right now. So I'm going to go ahead and put my name next to American Airlines because this was my spending. This was not hubby's spending. And then we have got hubby's at his Discover. This is his last credit card. We do have an American Airlines card. Plus I have a Hyatt card that I use for rewards, but we will probably always have cards. We are probably going to have maybe an expenditure put on our Home Depot card, but it is at 0% interest. Next, we're going to go ahead and do our sinking funds and our envelopes. And this obviously is where a majority of the money is going. Then we've got Georgette on line 4 with her own line. And let's see, what did we put into Georgette? We're not talking about the stuff out of my wallet, what we're talking about. So we had 41 cents from Etsy on 12/13, 36 cents for Etsy on 12/20, and YouTube had 46 cents. So that gives us $1.23 that we gave to Georgette this week. And let's talk about what we've got for sinking funds and envelopes. And we're just going to count it all together. And I've still got that 50 that makes it so hard to count, but we're going to roll with it. 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 195, 200, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and 40. So we have got $240. That's not too shabby, right? Let's go ahead and get these divided back out. So as we're stuffing, it makes it a little bit easier. I do have more small bills than I need, but I'm okay with that. I'd rather have more small bills. I can always do an exchange on those, maybe at the end of the month or the beginning of January. I can go ahead and get those done. So we are not going to divide all of these out. We're just going to go ahead and write down our total. And I believe I said 240, but I tell you what, I am beginning to doubt myself. So if it comes up in the end and I don't have enough money, it's because I made a silly mistake right there. So the first thing we're going to go ahead and start with is my IRA. I am trying to put at least 20% of what I make. And of course, I had $210 from YouTube and another $20 basically. So I had $230. I'm going to go ahead and round that up for my IRA. And I'm going to take this 50 right here and we're going to put it into here. So let's go ahead and add this in. And we are going to go ahead and put YouTube on this one because that is mainly where the money's coming from. So this is going to give me $120 to add into my IRA. And ideally, this would not be sitting in this envelope, but life has been so busy, you guys. You guys know me. I'm always keeping it real with you. I haven't even got a chance to get in and think about investing or adding any money. So we should have 120. So we've got 50, 100, 10, I'm sorry, 105, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. So $120 towards my IRA. And again, every dollar, every penny, anything that you can put towards retirement, I consider that a win. So next, we're going to go ahead and jump into some of our binders. And we have got our fun spending binder here. We're going to go ahead and add a few things in here. So this has my name on it, because this is for whatever I am currently saving for. This is for my pressure cooker. For anybody that maybe has dabbled in canning before, you know the difference between water bath and pressure, a pressure canner. And so I am wanting to get a pressure canner. My friend Cynthia over at Our Bigs Adventure has inspired me to jump into the canning, as well as my friend Alicia from Country Mama Musings. She's got some amazing recipes. There's so many other ones as well. So my goal is 400. I'm at 117 right now. I'm going to go ahead and take $25 and add in 25. So let's go ahead and do this. And we're going to say this is from YouTube plus 25. And so we've got 117 plus 25. And I'm going to go ahead and add these up on the calculator because my brain is dead. Because it is almost 10 o'clock on a work night after a 12-hour shift. And plus I'm making cookies. Because, you know, I got to do it when I can do it. And I've set a goal to do some things. So that's how we do life, right? So let's make sure we've got $142. So we've got 50, 70, 90, 110, 120, 130, 135, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. So 142. We still need a little bit over $250 more, but we are going to do it. So we have got that. Then we are going to go ahead and put some money into furniture. I'm going to take that money that I got from the Christmas envelopes and go ahead and add that in. So we're going to go ahead and add a $10 bill into here. I just took out $50 for the desk that you guys see me filming on right now. So we have a lot of stuff we would like to pay for. And so we've got a lot of furniture that we would like to purchase. So I really need to start amping this up, but this is just from me selling a few pillows. So this is going to bring this back up to $280. So let me grab a 10 out of here. And I do have some placeholders in here for anybody that hasn't seen these before. So these $200 are in a high yield savings account. So we've got 250, 70, and 80. Not too shabby for furniture, 280. Now, of course, I would like some patio furniture for next summer, but we also really need a living room set. The living room set that we have had for several years. I cannot get these in. I had my placeholders laminated, and it makes them really hard to fit in because they're a little bit longer. I think I need to trim some of them down. I thought laminate because then I could have more cute stickers and stuff, but it made them kind of a pain in the butt. So we have got the furniture, and I don't remember where I was talking about because of course I had a squirrel moment. Then I don't believe we have anything else in here. We've got Peyton's envelope, Julia's envelope, my garden, clothing, personal care, and Sam's Club. Nope, that's it out of this binder. So let's go ahead and put it off to the side. And then we have got our savings binder. So let's take a look and see what we have got. Well, first of all, we've got our Australia envelope right in front. And we are going to add our Etsy money this month into Australia. So we've got a $20 bill that we're going to go ahead and add into Australia. And we have got a long ways to go, you guys, but every penny adds up. And when you start doing sinking funds, you will be amazed at how much money you can save by adding 5, 10, 20, 50, or $1, whatever your budget can handle. And so this is going to jump us up to $75. Let's make sure we've got 75. We're adding in this 20. It's hiding under the envelope that my friend Erin made for me. So let's see what we've got. Money everywhere. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 70, and 5. So we are starting to add up. Then we have got our month ahead fund. I am going to go ahead and add $30 into my month ahead fund. I am not going to worry about coloring anything right now. And quite honestly, depending on, oh, okay, these are not laminated, so it makes it a little bit easier. We're going to go ahead and add $30 in. So we're going to do 20 and then 30. And let's double check and see how much we've got in here now. It looks like we had 2,076 before we added in this extra $30. So let's see what we've got. These are placeholders, obviously. 1,000, 2,000, 50, 70, 90, 21, 2105, 2106. I see that 76 up there. So that means that I will get to color in a piggy. I'm going to leave this out and I'm going to do that off camera. My month ahead fund is another way to save for emergency savings. This is going to be 1 month of my bills, but the way that I'm going to use it is I'm going to use this to pay my bills when they come due, and then I can replace it each and every single month. You can do a month ahead fund any way that you want. And so I have got my little cheat sheet over here, so I'm taking a look, and I don't believe that we've got anything else in here. Nope, those are our savings challenges that you would have saw earlier this week. And we have got our adulting binder. So our adulting binder right here, it's time to be an adult. Go ahead and save up for some of those not fun things, kind of like taxes. So let's go ahead and take out taxes. This is for my Etsy and for my YouTube, because for anybody that doesn't know, yes, you do have to pay money on your YouTube and your Etsy. Let me go ahead and grab a new index card. And I bought these bright fluorescent ones a long time ago, and we're going to use them. They might blind you, I warn you. So we're going to go ahead and write a new card, and we are going to just write the balance of what we had. So we had 184, and that erasable pen was still wet, and I smeared it. Taxes 184, and today is 12/22. We're going to go ahead and put YouTube. And as I said, we're going to go ahead and put $20 in, which is about 10%. And trust me, that is plenty with me having a full-time job. So let's go ahead and grab a 20. If I didn't already, I guess I'll see very quickly if I miscounted. We're going to throw that index card away. Now we've got a bright green one. And obviously part of the money here is already in the savings account. So we should have 204. We've got a placeholder, 100, 150, 170, 190, 195, 200, 1, 2, 3, and 4. We may have a little bit more to add to taxes depending on what Etsy does for the last week of the year, but we will just see. So that is taxes. Next, we have got Snow Gardener 307, and this is for my Etsy channel as well, my Etsy shop as well as my YouTube channels. Because for anybody that didn't know, I actually have 2 YouTube channels. So I am saving to buy a camera right now. We're going to go ahead and add 60 bucks in this time. And so that should give us 470. So it looks like we've got some small bills. We've got 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. And let's go ahead and add this in. Obviously, part of this is already in the bank. So let's get these bills put in where we need them to go. The placeholders, they're new for me, and it's really weird, just so you guys know, not having all of the cash, but it does make sense to have it in the bank, earning a little bit of money. Let's make sure we have 470. 100, 200, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, and 70. So 470, our goal for this is probably about $800. So we are over halfway there. And depending on how things go this next month, whatever my YouTube check is, I might just take the whole thing and put it towards the camera. I would like to get that bought. I do anticipate my YouTube check actually going down for this month because I have not filmed as much content as you guys know. And then the last thing that we have is we have $25 left over, And we are going to go ahead and put this into our vacation. Make sure, yep, let me grab our vacation binder. I don't have a plan for this money. I just know I want it to go into vacation because I have not been able to add as much as I want. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pull these out and I'm going to leave them out. So airports, this is money that we're going to spend at airports. So we're going to go ahead and today we haven't added since 11:30. So 12:22, we're going to go ahead and deposit. We're going to go ahead and add $3. So that's going to give us $38. Let's go ahead and grab 1, 2, and 3. And like I said, I have no plan for this money whatsoever. So we've got 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38. And what I mean by that is I don't have a cheat sheet telling me how much to put in each category. So I'm just kind of flying by the seat of my pants, and we'll just put what we can into each category. And then we've got 35 on this one as well. And this is for transportation. So whether it be a Lyft or I can't remember the name of the other one. I want to say taxi, and that's not right. We're just going to go ahead and put $2 in here for 37. Why can't I think of the other way that you get around? Uber, right? Or an Uber. So we've got 20, 35, 6, 7. Just so you guys know, if you don't know anything about my channel or about where I live, we don't have Uber near us. We don't have Lyft near us either. So if you come to my town, don't plan on getting those because there ain't none around. So now we're going to go ahead and do travel miscellaneous. We are going to go ahead and do $2 here as well. So $12.22 deposit plus 2. So that's going to give us $37. Our next trip is going to be to Las Vegas, and I need to get some money socked away. So 20, 30, 35, 36, 37. Trying to make that marker dry. And eating out, this is one of the more expensive. So we're going to go ahead and grab a 5 to add into this. So let's grab one of these 5s back here. And this is, I keep putting 11. It's $12.22 deposit plus 5. So that should give us $50. Let's make sure, get that to dry. We have got 20, 40, 45, and 50. Maybe 1 mil out, right? Depending on where you're at. Then we've got some tips. And what else do we have? Excursions, spending money, and we've got the big travel. Let's see. We're not going to worry about the big travel. We're going to stick to the little stuff for now. We're going to go ahead and add $5 into tips. And today is $12.22. And if you are wondering where I got these amazing vellum trackers, it is from my friend Erin over at Erin Twibbles Around Aimlessly. Her Etsy shop is Budgets by the Beach. So if you like these, I'm not sure if she has them available right now. I tried to talk her into making me like 100 more, and she told me to make my own. So let's see if we've got 35. We have a lot of ones in here. 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 31, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Tips, tips, tips. Depending on where you travel, tips are super important, right? If you go to an all-inclusive or you go on a cruise, we really like to tip the wait staff or the staff that takes care of us. For excursions, we are going to go ahead and we are just going to do $2 plus 2. So that's going to give us 42. So let's make sure we've got $42. 20, 30, 35, 40, 41, 42. And then we have got spending money and we've got travel. And you know what? We are going to put a 5 in travel. So for spending money, we're just going to throw in the $1 that we've got, because as I've said a million times, every dollar counts. Every penny counts as well, depending on how long you listen to my channel. So we've got 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 46. Now, what I want you guys to tell me, if you've made it this far in the video, let me know if you have travel plans for 2022. If you don't have plans for travel on 2022, let me know if you've got plans for any time in the future. If not, tell me, what is one place that you would like to travel? I have so many things on my bucket list. Of course, we are saving. Georgette and Fred Jr. are helping us save to go to Australia. We also need to rebook our honeymoon, which if you watch our budget, we have a roundup every single month for our budgets and money goes towards that. I'm happy to say that that is almost at 2,000. I believe Australia, we're going to need at least 10 grand. And I think our honeymoon, we're going to need 10 grand as well. And I started thinking about it. Maybe we should combine it, but I don't know how many days off I can take. So it's one of those things. So we should have 260. We've got 100, 250, 55, and 60 in travel. So that is our Transfer Tuesday on a Thursday for 2 days and 2 weeks. Thank you guys for joining me today. Georgette and Fred Jr. want to say thank you for supporting them and me as we go through this fun YouTube journey together. I never in my wildest dreams believed that I would be where I'm at now with 2 YouTube channels. And as always, remember, until I see you guys next time, keep on smiling. Bye, everybody.